I was going to ask if that's a sergeant. Right, so 8067 has just put his hands on me because I was in public and I was walking down there.
Wait for it. One wrong move, and this entire encounter changes forever. A calm afternoon. A camera. A quiet patch of grass outside a police station. Everything seems normal. Until it isn't. In just a few seconds, an officer does something he should never have done, and it's all caught on camera. I was going to ask if that's a sergeant. He just put his hands on me. Was this an unlawful act by a police officer caught red-handed on live footage? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see exactly what happened, second by second, moment by moment. This is South Shields Police Station, and this is the audit that got way more intense than anyone expected.
Why are you reporting police vehicles?
Just like what I do, sort of thing, sort of hobby, if you will.
Right. I mean, it's not a problem if you're on the street, but when you're catching the building itself and the entrance, that might come under the Terrorist Act.
No, definitely not.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You can't. There's no way you could bring that down. You can't.
Yes, because you're actually filming my building, and the entrance.
Your building?
Not mine. The forces building.
Yeah.
And the entrances. If you're on the street
Yeah.
and filming the cars,
You can, yeah, but the thing is, if you're on the street, you can still zoom into the building, so it's a bit daft saying that.
When you're filming,
stand down there, you can.
Right, I'm enjoying myself here on the grass.
We don't want you filming the personal vehicles within there as
Have
well.
you got a call number?
I do. Are you listening to what I'm saying though?
Yeah, I'm asking for
We
your
don't
call
want
number first.
We don't want you to film private police vehicles in there, marked police vehicles, or staff's personal vehicles in there. Do you
Are you
understand
recording?
that? Do you understand that?
Yeah, you're recording.
I am, yeah.
Why didn't you tell me you're recording?
I don't need to.
Yes, you do. It's in your policy. Yes, you do. What's your call number? Yes, I am, but I don't need to tell you.
You have to tell me, but I've got to tell you.
Yeah, that's how it works. Because I don't have to tell you, you have to tell me. Do you want me to get it up now? Do you want me to get it up now and show you it?
It says on this.
Pardon?
It says on this. It's recording, audio and video.
You're supposed to tell them at the soonest possible opportunity.
Okay.
Okay?
If you say so, but I'm telling you.
If you say so, you should know the law. You shouldn't be coming out here. Well, obviously, you don't. You don't turn it on without telling someone at the best opportunity.
That's not the case, I'm afraid.
Right, well, I'm afraid it is the case.
So, are you going to...
It starts deceptively calm. Our auditor explains himself plainly. It's a hobby, if you will. Filming marked police cars coming in and out of the station. No hostility, no provocation, nothing but a camera and a bit of patience. But that calm doesn't last. An officer approaches and, instead of a simple friendly chat, drops a bombshell. He suggests that filming the building's entrance could fall under the Terrorism Act. Yes, you heard that right. A man sitting quietly on grass, filming marked cars, is being linked to terrorism legislation. The auditor doesn't flinch. He immediately pushes back, calmly asserting that filming from a public street is completely legal. And just like that, in under 2 minutes, what should have been a non-event has turned into the opening shot of a legal battle. This is where the real tension begins.
to move to a different location and film the police vehicles from there?
Well, I can either sit here, I can sit here and film the marked vehicles, or I can sit on the road and film all the personal vehicles. What would you prefer? Pardon?
You can't sit on the road.
By the road. So what would you prefer?
The road down there, yeah.
And film all the private vehicles?
Listen to what I'm saying, as long as you're not filming the building itself.
I can film the building
And
if I
the
want to.
entrance.
I can film it if I want to.
The entrance.
What happens if I film it from out there?
Film it from out there, but not from here.
Right. So I'm alright to film the personal cars?
Why do you want to film the personal cars?
I would prefer not to.
Right, but am I allowed?
Why do you want to film the personal cars?
Because
You understand why
yes,
not be able to
but you've asked me not to,
Why
haven't
is
you?
it-
You've asked me not to.
Why are you
So
asking if you can do it?
because you're basically throwing me off this bit of grass that I was quite happy sat on, catching them coming in and out. So it's a case of
So it's a case of you want to film the personal vehicles because you've been asked to move off this grass.
well, if you're going to be awkward, two can play at that game. That's totally simple as that.
I don't see why this is being awkward.
Because I'm not doing any harm here, am I? I'm not even getting the gate or the keypad or anything. I can't see it from here. I'm only getting the marked cars. I'm sat on the grass. I don't know why you're making a big deal out of it and bringing up the terrorism.
You know what?
thing.
Let's do it like this.
But
Let's do it like
the
this.
thing is, if you keep, can you keep back a bit, dude? If you keep using the Terrorism Act the way you do, you'll end up getting it taken off you like naughty children,
Yeah,
like you did with the other one.
If you say so,
Well,
you might
you will.
be right.
Yeah.
But
You need reasonable suspicion as
The pressure doesn't ease up, it builds. The officer now insists our auditor move away from the building entirely, away from the marked cars he's legally entitled to film. But instead of complying quietly, the auditor flips the script with a sharp, calculated question. What would you prefer? I sit here and film the marked vehicles, or I go stand on the road and film every single private car that passes? It's a brilliant move, because either way, he's still within his rights, and the officer knows it. Then comes a line that shifts the entire mood of the video. The officer, almost mockingly, warns him he'll end up getting it taken off you, like naughty children, like the other one. It's condescending, it's borderline intimidating, and it reveals something important. This isn't really about terrorism or security anymore. It's about control, about testing how far this auditor will bend under pressure. Spoiler, he doesn't bend at all.
well for flouting the Terrorism Act as well. You don't just come up to someone taking
and
pictures.
you think you're not suspicious filming
It's
vehicles
not. It has to be reasonable
that belong to the
suspicion.
police,
Check out the memo that you.
and unmarked.
It's not. No. There's 5,000. There's over. There's
Why
over.
do you think numerous other police officers have brought you to our attention because you're acting in a suspicious manner? Sat outside the police station.
A suspicious
on the grass,
manner?
filming the actions
What's a
in
suspicious
and out of
manner?
the gate.
Right, and
You're acting in a suspicious manner. You just asked.
doing what? What's suspicious about it? Filming the police
Filming the police
mark
station.
Kate.
Filming vehicles coming in and out.
Yeah. So if I'm going to get
When the
pictures and
tolerance for
videos,
terrorism is so high.
it's
Yeah,
not so high. It's right down.
it's not down at all.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's like I say, if I want pictures and videos of police vehicles, where am I going to go? Where's the best place to go?
That's what I'm saying. Just there.
And where's the ones on Google get it from? Exactly.
As long as you need to understand what I'm saying. As long
What
as you're on
charge?
the other
2371.
2371. As long as you're on the other side of the street.
I'm all right
filming
here,
the vehicles
dude.
like you mentioned, and not the building
I can film the
and the
building.
people that go inside the building.
I can film the building. I'm going to film the building. If you don't like it, arrest me. Okay? I will film the building and the cars and the people. Whatever I want to film, I will film. End of. You've just knackered my money shot up, by the way. Don't try and find something to throw at us, because there's no legislation that you can possibly make up that's going to get me in trouble, unless you try and bend the law or abuse the law.
And here it is, the line that defines the entire video. Cornered again with vague accusations of suspicious behavior, the auditor stops playing defense and goes on the offensive. He looks the officer dead in the eye and delivers one of the most powerful lines you'll hear in any police audit. I will film the building. I will film the cars. I will film the people. Whatever I want to film, I will film. End of. If you don't like it, arrest me. No hesitation, no fear, just pure, calm confidence rooted in the law. It's a mic drop moment, the kind that separates someone who folds under pressure from someone who's done his homework and knows exactly where he stands legally. And then, almost as a final twist, he reveals his true purpose. This isn't random trolling. It's a documentary aimed squarely at exposing potential abuses of police power. Suddenly, every tense exchange before this makes perfect sense. This isn't a man wasting time. This is a man building a case.
It's a documentary for YouTube on police abusing their powers. I need some pictures of the police vehicles and stuff. It is. You surprised how many people view it. This will get between 50 and 100,000 views. So, pardon?
Were you down at Southwick last month?
Who?
Southwick in Sunderland?
Sunderland? No, I've not been to Sunderland yet, no. Done Darlington,
Right.
Richmond. That's the only other north ones I've done. I've done, where else have I done, try to think. Bedlington, I did Bedlington today. They were fine, they didn't say anything sort of thing, so I got some videos and what have you, but yeah. It's yes, that's it. Just a case of it's like I say, with regards to the 3 years coming out, because I'm sat on the grass with my cameras, they're like, there'll be
It's
people.
not because you're sat on the grass with your camera that would be.
Go on then, what is it then? Because what else is going on?
Filming outside of the police station.
Right,
filming
which
the police
is
station,
perfectly
filming
legal.
vehicles coming in and out.
Perfectly legal.
Which we've already covered as suspicious in this current
It's
state.
not. It's got to be reasonable
think you'll
suspicion.
I'm the expert
Reasonable
when it comes to
suspicion.
reasonable
No, you're not.
suspicion.
You're going to have a lot of people laughing at you, pal, if you think you're the expert coming out with bums like that. Oh dear. Right, so you're going to arrest me for this then? Are you? You're not Durham Constabulary, are you? Yeah, so please don't be looking at things you can try and bend to arrest me on, because this is what all this is about. People doing stuff like that. And the world is watching.
We just
Oh,
came
the
out
world
of a
isn't
conversation.
watching.
For a brief moment, things seem to settle. There's small talk, even a bit of praise. The auditor openly acknowledges that one of the officers, a woman, has been fair and professional throughout. But don't let the calm fool you. This is the eye of the storm, not the end of it. The other two officers keep circling back, again and again, searching for any legal loophole, any technicality that could justify shutting this filming down. The auditor senses exactly what's happening and calls it out directly, accusing them of trying to bend the law just to get him into trouble. There's a simmering frustration building beneath the surface of this exchange, and you can feel it. This isn't over. It's building towards something bigger.
No, I know you've been absolutely lovely, love. You really have. You've been spot on. You've been nice. It's just to find these two as if they're sort of like trying to find something to get me into trouble for when I'm not doing anything wrong.
About your behaviour.
Well, you
That's the
shouldn't
only
be.
reason I'm
You've got to have reasonable suspicion.
I'm very concerned about your behaviour.
You be concerned. You can be as concerned as you want. It doesn't make anything change. No, it doesn't. There's over 5,000 of these videos on YouTube. It's what people do nowadays. Get used to it. Next time someone comes, you won't be suspicious and etc., will you?
How do we differentiate you from...
You don't. You get some good suspicion.
Walk towards my colleagues, please.
Excuse me. That's you don't touch someone. I was going to ask if that's a sergeant. Right. So 8067 has just put his hands on me because I was in public and I was walking down there.
What's your crap thing? What do you want to speak to me?
Pardon? Yeah. Are you the sergeant? Yeah. I'm just doing some videos of the marked vehicles, and the lady's been nice, but the two guys have been sort of like trying to make out as though I'm going to be done for terrorism. What's all that about?
But obviously it's just with the heightened security of the latest.
Yeah, but I know it's like.
So, would you mind moving to just the path on there?
No, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to sit here.
Yeah, I'll talk to you. The reason why is because you run the risk of confidential information around people who are being arrested, come back and forth, so you don't have the right to film as you see them coming in and out of the police station.
You have the right to film anyone in the public.
Not within the police station, you don't. Because that's
Well, if I go in, that's right, yeah.
No,
But I'm not.
but
If you're outside, you can.
You can record it inside the courtyard, can't you?
It doesn't matter if you're outside. It doesn't matter if you go inside the police station. You can't record.
This is the turning point of the entire video. The moment things go from tense to serious. Without warning, physical contact occurs. Calmly, almost matter-of-factly, the auditor states it directly to the camera. He's just put his hands on me. A sergeant, identified clearly by his collar number 8067, has crossed a line that cannot be undone. This isn't a war of words anymore. This is potentially unlawful physical contact, captured live, unedited, undeniable. As the situation shifts, a new officer steps in, pivoting the conversation toward heightened security concerns and the protection of confidential information relating to people being arrested. But it's too late to walk it back. The footage is rolling, the moment is documented, and the tension in this exchange has reached a completely different level.
If you're outside,
Confidential information.
but I won't be.
Well, how do I know that?
How can I get information off anyone?
If you would mind stand on the path on the other side of the grass, that'd be lovely, and you can record what you like all day. Okay?
Even the private cars.
Stand on the path up there, and you can record what you like.
What, the private cars as well?
Record what you like. If that's all you're interested in is recording police vehicles and what police come to go, that's fine. But if I'm asking you to stand on there so you know no risk of recording confidential information.
I'm not going to be doing that anyway.
Can you go on
What
this
would that be a case of? Just out of curiosity, with an interest in the police and stuff, what would be that you'd like sort of arrest me for with regards to that?
arrested for it, but
All right.
I've got a duty to data protection.
Yeah.
And that information wouldn't be yours. So if you could just stand up there, you've no risk of doing that at all. You know, people who are coming and going who've been arrested, they've got no right to be filmed while they're inside the police station, not by members of the public. So I'm just asking you to stand up there, so there's no risk of that.
It's like, seriously, I'm allowed to stand here though.
Just by the lamppost up there, would be great.
It's seriously, it's public property.
I'm asking you for a genuine reason.
This is public property, and I'm perfectly allowed to sit here. It's simple as that.
You are allowed to sit there, but it's the recording.
I'm allowed to, if I'm allowed to sit here, I'm allowed to record. I'm not allowed to record inside the police station or the police grounds, or anything like that.
Have you recorded with inside the police grounds?
Pardon?
Have you recorded with
No.
inside? Right, if you haven't recorded with the police ground, that's fine.
No, I haven't. I'm not going to. It's like I say, I've not gone round that corner to
As long as your camera
purposely.
doesn't zoom inside the police grounds, you're alright.
What about if I went on the sort of road down there and zoomed into the police grounds?
The point is not about necessarily, it's about your camera being able to zoom far.
Right, so
You go and record the police vehicles, I've got no issue with that, lots of people do.
Now the confrontation shifts into something more calculated. A legal chess match. Data protection. Public property rights. The privacy of individuals being arrested or brought in as witnesses. The officer insists the auditor step further back, just to be safe, while the auditor holds firm, reminding him again and again that he's on public property, filming public property, and has broken no law whatsoever. Every argument the officer raises is met with a calm, well-reasoned counter. It's less shouting now, more strategy, each side testing the other's knowledge of the law, neither one willing to give an inch. And underneath it all, one thing becomes crystal clear. The auditor isn't improvising. He's prepared for every single angle they throw at him.
Just about those people who are being either arrested or witnesses or
the thing is, you can film
public.
someone getting arrested. That's how you sort of keep you lot sort of like on the level.
In public you
This
can.
is public.
Yeah, but I'm saying to you, you run the risk, and I don't know because I can't see what you're filming, of recording what happened inside the police station with the rest of people and witnesses
Right.
and victims. That's all the issue is.
What would that be then? What would that be covered under? That sort of crime?
That's about data protection and people's right to.
Right, how would you sort of like obviously go ahead about prosecuting with that?
Well,
Just out of interest.
I would just try and reason with you like I am now.
All right.
But it's got to be a two-way thing. Reason.
Oh yeah, I understand what you're saying, but it's like I say, I'm perfectly entitled to sit here and record things coming out.
As long as you don't record individuals who have got their consent.
Let me just tell you, when they've been coming out, there's been some people coming out in the cars, staff cars, etc. They might even be unmarked vehicles. I've not recorded them. The only thing I have been recorded is marked vehicles. So I've got no intention of getting the other cars, just to let you know. So
As long as that's your intentions, that's fine. And so long as you don't obstruct us, then that's fine.
yeah, all right then. So that was 8067. That was a fail for you, fella, wasn't it? And I seen you stick two fingers up then, and so did everyone else. You stuck two fingers up at me, mate, and I've got it on camera. So guys, this is a live stream with regards to South
This is your last
Shields.
warning.
Yeah.
That's 3 times now. You've swore at people. Okay, that
Oh,
is
when
a
did I
public
swear?
order offence. I've just seen you stick 2 fingers up. That is a public order offence.
He just did it to me.
Next time you do that, I'll be arresting you for a public order offence.
That'll be a section 26 of the Criminal Justice Act, Sergeant. I would like to see you try that. There's no public about.
And now, the explosive climax the entire video has been building toward. Caught completely red-handed on camera, one of the officers sticks 2 fingers up, live, on stream, for the world to see. The auditor doesn't let a second pass. Instantly, he calls it out. That's a public order offence. Last warning. That's a Section 26, Criminal Justice Act, Sergeant. The officer, visibly caught off guard, tries to challenge him back. I'd like to see you try that, but it's too late. The camera saw everything. The footage doesn't lie, doesn't forget, and can't be argued with. This single moment, an officer losing composure on live footage, becomes the defining proof of exactly what this channel set out to expose from the very beginning. Everything before this moment was build-up. This is the payoff.